Alright, let's dive into something that's been buzzing in the media world lately. SiriusXM just appointed Jenny Tartikoff as their new head of communications. Now, on the surface, this might seem like your typical executive shuffle, but personally, I think there's a lot more to unpack here. What makes this really interesting is the timing and the player involved. SiriusXM isn't just any company, it's a powerhouse in the audio space, and Tartikoff isn't just any executive. She's a veteran with a resume that reads like a who's who of entertainment and media. So, let's break this down. First off, Tartikoff's background is impressive. She's coming off a stint at Paramount Pictures, where she led global communications during their post-pandemic recovery. If you take a step back and think about it, that's no small feat. The entertainment industry was hit hard by the pandemic, and navigating that kind of crisis requires a unique blend of strategy and resilience. What this really suggests is that Tartikoff knows how to steer a ship through turbulent waters, which is exactly what SiriusXM might need as they continue to evolve in a rapidly changing media landscape. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. Before Paramount, she was at Spotify, Universal Filmed Entertainment Group, and even a PR firm where she handled clients like HBO and Sony. In my opinion, this diverse experience is a huge asset. SiriusXM isn't just about satellite radio anymore, they are in streaming, podcasting, and even exclusive content deals. Tartikoff's background in streaming and advertising communications at Spotify, for example, feels like a perfect fit for where SiriusXM is headed. It's almost like they are future-proofing their communications strategy by bringing her on board. One thing that immediately stands out is Scott Greenstein's quote about Tartikoff. He mentions her judgment, range, and industry experience, which is corporate speak for, she's exactly what we need. But what many people don't realize is that this appointment comes right after Maggie Mitchell's departure in February. That's a pretty quick turnaround for a leadership role, which makes me wonder, was this a planned transition, or did SiriusXM feel an urgent need to bring in someone with Tartikoff's caliber? It raises a deeper question about the company's internal priorities and where they see themselves in the next few years. From my perspective, Tartikoff's role isn't just about managing PR crises or crafting press releases. It's about shaping the narrative of SiriusXM as they compete in an increasingly crowded audio market. Think about it, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, and now even YouTube are all vying for listeners' attention. SiriusXM needs to stand out, and Tartikoff's experience in storytelling and brand positioning could be the key. A detail I find fascinating is her mention of being a long-time listener of SiriusXM. That personal connection could give her a unique edge in understanding what makes the brand special and how to amplify that to a broader audience. But here's the bigger picture. This move feels like part of a larger trend in the media industry. Companies are no longer just hiring executives for their technical skills, they are looking for leaders who can bridge the gap between traditional media and the digital future. Tartikoff's career trajectory embodies that shift. She's worked in film, streaming, advertising, and now audio. If you ask me, she's the kind of executive who can help SiriusXM stay relevant in a world where consumer habits are constantly evolving. So, what does this mean for SiriusXM? Personally, I think it's a bold move. They are not just hiring a communications head, they are bringing in a strategist who can help them tell a compelling story in a noisy market. But here's the question I'll leave you with. Can Tartikoff's experience and vision truly elevate SiriusXM to the next level, or is this just another executive appointment in a long line of industry shuffles? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Because, if you take a step back and think about it, this could be the beginning of a new chapter for SiriusXM, or just another footnote in their history.